well on some things. I know that the first time we had a really good conversation just sort of about why to learn these earth skills and um, how it connects people and plugs people in. And it's a really important thing. I want to get across. I think part of it is the practical, everyday going out and gathering food and making medicines from it, and then the other is sort of almost the spiritual or metaphysical philosophy behind it and how it starts to change us or open us up. So we can definitely discuss a little bit about that.
Well, I think we're both on the same page in our views about nature, and there's our society has gotten so far away from our connection to it that it's become, nature is something to fear. And you look at the cultures of people that were living here before us for the last tens of thousands of years who lived in total balance with the earth. They had clean air, clean water, plenty of food. Obviously their population was a lot less, but they were connected to the land in a way that spoke to their heart. They knew that they had to take care of it because they couldn't exist without it. And it's obvious that these people were our ancestors. And so getting away from nature, you look at, we've only had automobiles now for, a little over 110 years. And, our population has gone from 1.5 billion globally during that time to up to over 7 billion. And what makes that worse is that we have generations of people that are not raised close to the earth. And without that nature connection, how can we expect them to take care of it? Nature's not singing to their hearts anymore. And so, what you fear, you destroy.
Yeah, so how do you find within your life that going out and maybe making, these medicines or harvesting mushrooms, how do you find that it engages your senses in a deeper way?
For me, it's always just been about being outside. I was one of those kids growing up that loved to play sports, but I also loved to catch bugs. And so I had this curiosity about nature. And like to me, being able to catch a dragonfly was huge. Especially the big green and blue darners. They're so fast. But just to be able to just look at them, or just have one land on you. But even then, even though I was really into nature as a child, I still felt a little different because there weren't too many kids I knew that really understood what I was feeling, not necessarily what I thought I knew, but there was just this connection. And after getting into the survival skills, quote unquote, wildcrafting, you start taking your education in that heartfelt level deeper. It goes well beyond just identifying a plant as, like that's a dandelion, or that's plantain, or that's lamb's quarters. But then taking that plant and eating it, whether you cook it or eat it raw, and seeing how your energy changes, and being able to feel the vibration of eating a dandelion. And I don't know when that happened for me, but it happens every single time that I do that. And so, for me, it's more of a feeling. There are people that experience spiritually nature in different ways, physically, spiritually, emotionally, which all of our ancestors had with nature. Today it's become too physical. And as a result of that, our health is really waning. I remember David Winston telling me, this kind of ties into that. He said that the Cherokees, like other native tribes, believe that plants give us nutrition on not just a physical level, but on a spiritual level as well, and clearly on an emotional level. So let's just take the physical and the spiritual for now. And so if a plant has evolved with humans, or has been on this planet for a long time, it's developed a natural symbiotic relationship with everything around it. All the root systems that are going through the forest that all communicate. And so they would look at plants like, plants that were created in laboratories, like, not just GMOs, but even some of the scientific hybrids they've come up with that don't have these natural relationships with other plants as not even a viable species.